Do you know the actual reason behind Allah mentioning Muslim women to cover themselves completely in terms of the hijab or any other long veil? In today's video, we will let you know the reason for the same. The surprising wisdom behind it will leave you wondering. Today we will discuss the importance of wearing a hijab and why Allah commanded Muslim women to do so. Have you ever wondered why Muslim women wear the hijab? Is it just a cultural practice, or is there a deeper, more profound reason behind this command from Allah? In this video, we'll unravel the purpose, wisdom, and beauty behind this sacred tradition, exploring how the hijab is more than just a piece of cloth. It's a symbol of identity, faith, and empowerment. Let's dive into this journey to discover the significance of the hijab and how it resonates with every Muslim woman in today's world. 1. The command of hijab. Understanding the source. The command for Muslim women to wear the hijab originates directly from the divine revelations in the Quran, which is the ultimate source of guidance for Muslims. Understanding the Quranic injunctions about the hijab provides the foundation for why this practice is central to Islamic teachings on modesty, identity, and spiritual life. The Quranic command. The concept of hijab, though often associated primarily with covering the head, refers to a broader principle of modesty and dignity. The specific command for Muslim women to cover themselves is found in two key verses of the Quran. Number 1. Surah Al-Ahzab, chapter 33, verse 59. O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women of the believers to bring down over themselves part of their outer garments. That is more suitable, that they will be known and not be abused. And ever is Allah forgiving and merciful. In this verse, Allah instructs the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to tell believing women to draw their outer garments, commonly referred to as jilbab, around them when they go out in public. This command serves two primary purposes. Protection. The covering serves as a form of protection from unwanted attention or harm. By dressing modestly, Muslim women make it clear that they are to be respected for their inner qualities, not judged or harassed based on their physical appearance. Identification. Wearing the hijab or an outer garment signifies the woman's identity as a Muslim, setting her apart in terms of both faith and societal role. Number 2. Surah An-Nur, chapter 24, verse 31. And tell the believing women to lower their gaze and guard their private parts, and not expose their adornment, except that which necessarily appears thereof, and to wrap a portion of their head covers over their chests, and not expose their adornment. In this verse, Allah emphasizes modesty further by commanding women to cover their adornments and to dress modestly in a way that does not draw unnecessary attention. The instruction to wrap a portion of their head covers over their chests addresses the physical aspect of modesty by ensuring that women cover their bodies, particularly areas associated with physical beauty and sexuality. The broader concept of modesty. These verses are not only about covering one's body, but also about cultivating modesty in behavior, speech, and interaction. The hijab is part of a wider framework of modesty that is expected from all Muslims, both men and women. For example, men are also instructed to lower their gaze and conduct themselves with decency. In essence, modesty is considered a form of spiritual discipline that helps both men and women guard their inner purity and maintain respectful relationships within society. Hijab as a spiritual obligation. For Muslim women, wearing the hijab is not simply a personal choice, but an act of obedience to Allah's commandments. This understanding underscores the religious significance of the hijab. It represents submission to the will of Allah and a visible sign of one's faith. By covering, a Muslim woman not only fulfills a divine command, but also aligns herself with the values of modesty, dignity, and piety that Islam promotes. Wisdom behind the command. The wisdom behind the command of hijab goes beyond its outward appearance. It reflects a holistic approach to modesty, where the focus shifts from physical attributes to character and conduct. This is particularly important in a world where women are often judged based on their looks, body shape, and fashion choices. In Islam, the hijab serves as a shield from such superficial judgments, allowing women to assert their identity based on their intellect, morality, and faith. Cultural misconceptions. In many cultures, the hijab is sometimes misunderstood as a form of oppression or subjugation. However, for many Muslim women, the hijab is an empowering choice that allows them to define how they are perceived by others. It serves as a boundary that encourages others to engage with them based on their minds and hearts, rather than physical beauty or appearance. The Quranic command for the hijab is deeply rooted in the principles of modesty, dignity, and protection. It is an act of obedience to Allah, meant to safeguard women from societal pressures and encourage them to focus on their spiritual and intellectual growth. Through this divine command, Allah provides a means for women to preserve their honor and fulfill their religious duties while participating fully in the social and economic life of their communities. The hijab, therefore, stands as a timeless reminder of faith, identity, and the values that define a true believer's relationship with Allah and society. Number 2. Modesty as a core value in Islam. In Islam, modesty, known as haya, is a core value that encompasses much more than just dress. It extends to behavior, speech, and overall conduct in life. Modesty is considered a virtue for both men and women and is closely tied to a Muslim's faith and relationship with Allah. Modesty in dress. The hijab and other forms of modest clothing for women and men are physical expressions of modesty. By dressing modestly, Muslims demonstrate their respect for themselves and others, focusing attention on their character and actions rather than their physical appearance. Modesty in behavior. Modesty in behavior involves humility, self-restraint, and respectful interactions with others. Islam encourages individuals to avoid arrogance, to speak politely, and to interact with the opposite gender in a respectful manner, avoiding inappropriate behavior. Spiritual importance. In Islam, modesty is a reflection of inner piety. It helps maintain purity of heart and mind by preventing vanity and encouraging self-discipline. Muslims are encouraged to cultivate modesty in all aspects of life as a means of strengthening their connection to Allah. Empowerment through the hijab, more than a headscarf. Challenging common misconceptions. Often, the hijab is mistakenly viewed as oppressive, but for many Muslim women, it is a powerful expression of their autonomy. Wearing the hijab is a personal choice that symbolizes a woman's commitment to Allah and her own sense of empowerment. By covering, women are sending a clear message. They define themselves by their character and faith, not by their looks. In a society that often values women based on appearance, the hijab stands as a profound countercultural statement. Psychological benefits. Many women report feeling more confident and less anxious about societal pressures regarding beauty when they wear the hijab. The hijab is a tool for self-empowerment and self-expression, giving women the control over how they present themselves to the world. Number 4. The hijab, a symbol of faith and identity, connection to faith. For Muslim women, wearing the hijab is a way to constantly remind themselves of their faith. The act of covering helps them stay grounded in their religious obligations and strengthens their connection to Allah. Identity marker. In addition to being a symbol of faith, the hijab serves as an identity marker. It visibly distinguishes Muslim women, and in many cases, it fosters a sense of pride and belonging to the global Muslim community. The hijab is more than just an outward appearance. It's a reflection of a woman's internal values and her commitment to faith. Number 5. The social impact of hijab. Encouraging respectful interactions. One of the wisdoms behind the hijab is that it encourages others to engage with women based on their character and intellect, rather than their physical appearance. This creates a more respectful and equal form of interaction in both personal and professional spaces. Challenging objectification. The hijab plays a significant role in pushing back against the objectification of women in media and advertising, where women's bodies are often commodified. The hijab fosters environments where women are respected for who they are, rather than how they look, promoting deeper and more meaningful relationships. Number 6. Hijab in historical context. Roots in early Islamic society. The practice of veiling is not exclusive to Islam. It was present in pre-Islamic cultures, such as ancient Greece, Persia, and even among Jewish and Christian communities. However, in Islam, the practice was given spiritual meaning and codified in the Quran. Hijab during the Prophet's time. During the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Muslim women began adopting the hijab as part of their religious identity, marking their dedication to Allah's commandments. The hijab is deeply rooted in Islamic tradition, but also has historical significance beyond Islam, highlighting its cross-cultural presence throughout history. Number 7. The role of hijab in contemporary society. Wearing hijab in a modern context. In today's globalized world, the hijab has become a symbol of resistance and empowerment in many countries, where women face pressure to conform to beauty standards that don't align with their values. Muslim women wearing the hijab in modern societies also face unique challenges, such as discrimination and Islamophobia. However, for many, these challenges reinforce their faith and determination to wear the hijab as a proud declaration of their beliefs. Media representation. The way Muslim women in hijab are portrayed in the media is slowly changing, with more diverse and accurate representations emerging, empowering younger generations to wear the hijab confidently. In contemporary society, the hijab continues to be a powerful statement of faith and resilience, despite the challenges Muslim women may face. Number 8. The emotional and spiritual impact of wearing hijab. Emotional fulfillment. For many Muslim women, wearing the hijab brings a sense of peace, fulfillment, and closeness to Allah. It serves as a daily reminder of their spiritual purpose and allows them to focus more on their internal development rather than external appearances. Spiritual focus. Many women find that wearing the hijab helps them center their lives around their faith, maintaining humility, piety, and devotion in all aspects of their life. Beyond its social and physical aspects, the hijab offers profound emotional and spiritual benefits, allowing women to connect more deeply with their faith. Number 9. Challenges Muslim women face regarding hijab. Dealing with societal pressure and stereotypes. Muslim women who wear the hijab often face misconceptions, stereotyping, and sometimes even hostility in certain societies. These challenges can test their patience and resolve, but they also become opportunities to educate others about the true meaning of hijab. Islamophobia and discrimination. Many Muslim women navigate environments where Islamophobia is prevalent. Despite these obstacles, they continue to wear the hijab as a reflection of their faith and courage. Muslim women wearing the hijab often face challenges, but their resilience and dedication to their faith make them strong representatives of the true essence of Islam. Number 10. Conclusion. The hijab as a timeless command. The hijab commanded by Allah carries layers of meaning that go beyond modesty. It is an expression of faith, identity, and empowerment. For Muslim women, it serves as a daily reminder of their connection to Allah, their dignity, and their spiritual purpose. In a world that constantly changes its definition of beauty and success, the hijab stands as a timeless symbol of modesty, strength, and inner peace. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content celebrating the Islamic heritage. Your support really helps spread these important stories and teachings. We hope that Allah brings peace, happiness, and success to you and your family.